We've taken...
Many of the infected are asymptomatic, like Atlanta's mayor, who has no idea where or how she caught COVID.
I think it really speaks to how contagious this virus is, and we've taken all of the precautions that you can possibly take.
As California soars above 275...
Restart of the professional tennis season later on in August. Now, Djokovic is just one of tennis, the world #1 men's tennis player coming down with COVID-19. This really could jeopardize the restart of the professional tennis season later on in August. Now, Djokovic is just one of several people to contract COVID-19 from this tournament. That also includes his wife and the pregnant wife of another player. 4 other players have so far tested positive for COVID-19. Now, this was an unofficial charity tournament put on by Djokovic himself in Serbia and Croatia, but this really resembled a sporting event that was taking place before the pandemic. There were no social distancing requirements in place. The stands packed with fans, no face masks to be seen, and that behavior extended onto the court as well. Players were hugging, high-fiving, playing basketball, and even into the night, there are photos and videos of Djokovic and other players partying, dancing with their shirts off in clubs into the late night. Now, Djokovic has apologized for these infections, but he's facing a swift backlash from fans and players alike. Now, I spoke with a former player, Renee Stubbs. She is a multiple Grand Slam winning tennis player, and she says that this really could have a ripple effect on the restart of the tennis season. Here's what she said.
The irresponsibility of what has been going on over the last couple of days is now jeopardizing something like the US Open, because, you know, that's the bigger question in this, is also not only the safety of the players, but also the US Open is now, you know, a month or 2 away, and this is going to put a scare in a lot of players and how they want to go about this. It might be a good scare that they actually do take the CDC seriously and not go out, not go clubbing, not go to restaurants, and then bring it back.
Professional tennis has been shut down for some 4 months now. In fact, here in London, the iconic Wimbledon tournament was scheduled to start next week.
Bolsonaro says he has tested positive for coronavirus. He made the announcement on Brazilian television in the last hour. He had been showing symptoms of COVID-19, including a fever, but said he felt well enough to walk around. President Bolsonaro has drawn criticism from public health officials for appearing in public without a protective face mask and for saying it was not worth the effort to prevent the majority of Brazil's population from contracting COVID-19. Let's join journalist Matthias Ebert in Rio de Janeiro for more. Welcome, Matthias. So the president says he's fine. Do we have any further details about his condition?
He said that since yesterday he's suffering some pain, general pain in his muscles. He has fever and he also has a dry cough. So he's not in a really good mood, but he's getting back, staying at home now in these days, waiting for the result, which now resulted positive. And so he canceled the meetings for today and possibly also for the next days, because he might now stay in quarantine.
Right, so now we're